don't know who it was.
That's right, slip your feet and just get that foot on the other side of the joystick. That's it. Now get your hips tucked under and slide in. Really good. Beautiful. So just get yourself comfortable in the middle of your chair.
Yes.
And we'll just adjust this depending on what we need to do. So does that need to just come out of touch?
Just a bit. Excellent.
Is that alright?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Lovely.
So I'm going to lock you in. I'm going to leave this open so you get a little bit of breeze, but it'll be more once we start taking off.
Thank you. See you when you get back. The headphones on.
You won't hear me for a minute because I've got to switch on the power first, but we will get there. So. Okay, gonna look. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay. On. I'll just get her started.
So much fun.
Okay, so. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
So what we need to do is get this right up close to your lips so that you can, when you speak to me, I can hear you.
Yes.
It's almost touching actually.
Alright.
How's that?
Yep, that's good.
Okay, so speak up nice and loudly into it, and
Yes, can you hear me?
yeah, maybe just touching your lips even. It's just almost got to be touching. So
Okay.
that's better now. I've got you really loudly. That's really good. Okay, so I'm just going to get the aircraft ready to go, and then we'll do a call. Just get. Okay, controls full and free. Just watch your legs when I'm moving the controls around. And the trim is all good. Fuel selector valves are fine. Fuel contents is fine. Instruments, let's just get that on. And get that on. And Alt. Instruments, and we're at 800. Landing lights are on. Boost pump is on. Flaps are set. Ignition is fine. And we're good to go. Alright, so we're just going to go up to the end of the runway and we're going to take off that way. So, Lindot traffic, TechNav 7008, entering and backtracking for runway 36, Lindot. It's been busy over here. They've got 4 aircraft flying, so we had 3 in the air at one time, so it was a bit busy watching out, and they were watching me like a hawk, of course, because we just, you know, safety's the #1 priority. So they do lots of little trips like I'm just doing, so they're doing like 4-minute flights around the Barossa. Yeah, it's just nice coming through the middle of the vineyard into an airfield, isn't it, really? It's just lovely. No, none of the animals seem to worry too much, and we've even had kangaroos on this runway and they don't get too worried. They, you know. Okay. So that means he's probably going further up into the Barossa, so we'll be staying out of his way anyway. Yeah, pretty good. Let's get ourselves lined up. I'll do one more check and then we'll do a takeoff. Okay, I'm happy with my instruments. Radio's all good. Fuel is fine, and we're set to go. You feeling okay? Alright, so we're going to go straight up. We're going to go off to the left over to Lindot, and we'll do the big circuit around, and then I'll do a straight in approach to the runway again after that. So it'll be about 10 minutes max probably. Alright, I'll just let them know what we're doing. Lindot traffic, TechNav 7008, rolling on runway 36, climbing to 2,000 feet, and in transit to Lindock and Whispering Wall. Lindock. And we'll be up before you know it. We'll get a bit closer to the car and then we'll take off. Okay, we'll do a gentle takeoff. There we go. It's pretty nice, isn't it? It's a pretty good day actually for flying. So some of the warmer days can be a bit bumpy, but the flights I've done so far have been really quite comfortable. Okay. So it looks a bit greener when you get up here, doesn't it? You can see all the vineyards and it does look really pretty. I think that's the real beauty of small aircraft is that you feel, I think people feel more comfortable because you can see more. You feel like you can, it's not so frightening as being locked in and having no sense of where you are and what's going on. Have you been in a light aircraft before? Oh, really? Fantastic. Alright, let us know how you feel, but I think you should be okay. So I'm just going to turn around and we're going to go a little way around our house and the Lindock Hill and the chateau and everything. So that's Lindock just over on the left hand side. We're going to get up a little bit higher so that we are out of everybody's way. Their helicopters are generally flying at 1,500 feet, so we stay about 2,000 feet. That makes them happy. We're out of their way. And yeah, so much better than a big aircraft. You see so much more. So we're about 2,000 feet right now, so it's a nice comfortable place to be. I'll just slow the aircraft down a minute. And nice little breeze coming in your window there. If you get too cold you can always close that off, but it's nice having a bit of fresh air, isn't it? So let me just move around a little bit to the right. Yeah, that's our property just there. So Lindock Hill, the pool and everything. Yeah, it does. You can really define everything from up here, can't you? Yeah, it's looking nice and clean at the moment, isn't it? And then, yeah, there's our house just there. Yeah, our little block isn't too bad, is it? It's a nice size, and you can really see our veggie patch and everything. So we're just going to go around here, fly over Lindock and out towards the reservoir. We'll go fly over Whispering Wall in a minute. We've just got to keep an eye out for the helicopter because he's heading the same direction, but he's going to be a lot lower than us. So that's alright. We'll listen, he'll listen for me. And yeah, it just makes everything look different, doesn't it? You see things that you've never seen before, like the big quarry over there. So nobody ever knew it was there, really, but it's been there for the whole time we've been in Lindock, so. Lindock traffic, Vietnam 0008, over Lindock, maintaining 2,000 feet, travelling south towards Whispering Wall Reservoir, Lindock. Yeah. Yeah. There's some nice little, it's interesting as well what's tucked away like that, you know, you see these little houses tucked away in the middle of nowhere. You wouldn't know that they're there normally, so. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, lots of stuff that hasn't been used as well, so it's nice to see we've got a bit of native scrub around the place as well, isn't it? So. So I was saying to Josh, it's getting harder and harder to see, but almost directly ahead of us is the city. Can you see a big tall, the black stump? You know, right on the horizon, there's a couple of tall buildings right in the distance. So that's Adelaide City from this angle. But you can see it, on some days you can see it really clearly. Or see this big wedge-tailed eagle going to come right past us. See him? How beautiful. You got to watch them, they're so big they can actually do a bit of damage. So usually where there's one, there's two, so I'm watching. So we're coming up to, on the right hand side, there's Whispering Wall and the beautiful North Para Reservoir. So I'll just let him know where I am. End of traffic, big name 7008, over the top of North Para Reservoir, tracking south towards Williamstown, Lindop, maintaining 2,000 feet, Lindop. It is really pretty from up here, isn't it? And of course, I mean, today isn't the greatest day. I actually think the greatest time of year to fly is autumn. It's a little bit cooler, it's a little bit greener, and it's just clearer skies. You just get to see more distance. So things like, so that's really North Para Reservoir there, and then you've got the, what do they call it, Chain of Ponds is really over the top, over the other side of the hill there. So we've got places like Kersbrook just not far over on the right hand side. That's Williamstown right underneath it. So we're just going to do a little circuit around over Williamstown, and then we're going to fly straight into the runway in a second. So it's only a little flight, but it gives you a bit of a feel. It's a big place, yeah, it's actually a little bit bigger than Lindop, I believe. Okay. Just going to slow us down a little bit while we do a slow transit in. The helicopter should land well and truly before us. So, and you can feel it's a bit bumpier over here with the different heights of the land. Are you feeling alright? Good. And of course the Barossa Ranges are gorgeous too, so you've got some beautiful vineyards over in the ranges over there. Yeah. Yeah, you don't. It's quite an eye-opener, isn't it, really? Lindop traffic, TechNav 7008. In transit 2 nautical miles to the south of Lindop runway, entering on descent from 2,000 feet, Lindop. So we're going to meet around about the same time, so we'll just keep an eye out for each other. Roger that. Would you like me to just do a little circuit and let you get in first? Roger that. So I'm just lining up our runways almost directly ahead of us, and I'm just going to float in there. You got it? Where the big green patch is, and 1500, I'll just speed up so I'm just doing a quick last minute check on everything. We're all good to go. Just going to slow us down. Lindop traffic, TechNav 7008, on final for runway 36, Lindop. 1300, that's good. So normally I was saying to the other guys, I wouldn't normally just come straight into the runway like this. We normally would come in and do circuits and get used to where it is, but because these guys are so busy, I just didn't want to bother them too much. So I'm just doing a straight in approach. It's quite normal, and the last couple I managed to judge the distance pretty good, so that's alright. And this one looks pretty good to me. I just got to speed up the engine a touch. Feels like you're almost on top of the trees here, doesn't it? I know, you feel so close to everything. It almost feels worrying, but it really isn't. Okay, we're good. There you go, nice soft landing. There's the helicopter just come in behind us, so that was good timing, wasn't it? Just turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. Turn that off, and turn that off. We're all good.
Oh,
I'll jump out and unlock the door.
extraordinary. Thank you so much. Oh, I loved it.
Hello.
I think that will be pretty
You're
good.
going to be brave?
Yeah. Are you having fun?
Yeah, oh, it's lovely up there. It's really kind of comfortable up there.
It was fabulous. Isaac, it's